What is going on, you guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Well, we are out here and we are going to be trying to do a little bit of night fishing. So we are basically just going to throw around some lures around these dock lights. It's a little early. I have not seen any bigger fish gathering around, but that should happen sooner. Right now we're just going to start throwing some shrimp and cut bait around, see what we can catch on the bottom. Let's just get right to it. Alrighty, while our bigger rod is set out, we're gonna be throwing for these trout and maybe some redfish underneath these dock lights here. They're really keyed in on super small baits this time of year, so I'm throwing a 2.5-inch swim bait on a little Ned head. It's a light wire hook, so it might be hard to pull a big fish away from the dock, but we just got absolutely hammered. But this should work exceptionally well for this particular application. All right, we got absolutely whacked first cast. They're swiping at it. They're hanging out right underneath this dock and they're coming out for it. Let's try some bounces instead of, there he is. There he is. Alrighty, first fish of the night. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, that's gonna be our first trout of the night. Really awesome fish right there. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Super cool. All right, let's get a measure on him. Oh, let's just let him go then. If he doesn't want to cooperate. Alrighty, well, let's see if we can catch another one, and hopefully this time, when we're releasing it, we don't do a cruddy job. But that fish ate when I was popping it too. He wasn't eating a straight retrieve. I mean, they were hitting a straight retrieve, but that guy hit a kind of a twitch, pause, let it sink type thing. That's a fish. What we got here? It's looking like a little sand trout. Yep, that's exactly what it is. A little sand perch or whatever. I don't know exactly what species it is, but definitely seems to be something along the lines of that. Cool little dude. Whoa, I'm not dropping you, bud. I'm not doing it. All right, first one of those I've ever caught. There you go, buddy. Don't get eaten. You're kidding me. All right, had the camera off for that. Jeez, calm down. Had the camera off for that, which is a bummer, but another little speck. Let's get him unhooked. Get him back in the game. There you go, pal. That little silver perch was definitely a new species for me. Pretty cool little dude. He hit hard too. Man, that little swim bait looks so good. You swim it along, looks like a bait fish. You do the twitch pause, looks like a little shrimp. Doesn't get too much better than that. Well, I gotta say, we are not off to a bad start. Fishing's been rough while I've been here in Florida. Yesterday, I caught one hardhead catfish and I snagged 2 pinfish on accident that were picking at my bait. That's it. So catching a solid trout first fish of the night, catching a new species, and then whacking another smaller trout. That is fine by me. Man, there are some mean pickers out there, bro. Holy cow. That's all that's left of the ballyhoo. Well, let's try a nice healthy portion of cut pinfish. I'm hooking in the top of that bait diagonally, so the hook can't turn around and hook the point into the bait. That way we get a good hookup when something grabs it and runs. Oh, that was one. I was on the straight retrieve too. Really just fooling around, seeing what retrieve they like best. That was pretty much a straight retrieve, but I was twitching it a little bit. Oh, he followed it up and ate it. Alrighty. Sweet. Alright, settle down there, pal. Settle down there. Fourth fish of the night. Beautiful trout. Sent him on his way head first, or as best as I can get to head first. All right, it took a second, but I got my bait re-straightened after that one fish. Those net heads tend to jack your bait up a little bit after fish tugs on it, just because that little keeper barb just grabs more plastic and it bunches up. But we got it all fixed up, ready to hopefully whack another one out from under these lights. Oh, we got swiped at by so many fish, dude. Well, maybe not a swipe. We're at least getting sniffed, that's for sure. They're still finding something off with our presentation. Oh, come on, eat that. Oh, jeez. That was a good trout right there, man. That was a stud. Looks like something picked up big bait. I have a good feeling what it's going to be. Yeah, I got a little red. All right. All right. Mind if I pull him over here?
Yeah.
I just want to drag him across the dock.
Where'd you usually catch that?
Cut pinfish. Always big dude up here. All right, pal. Well, unfortunately, he choked it, so just cut right at the base of the hook. Send him back. Well, shame he choked it down too far for me to unhook him. But that's why I use hooks that can corrode away, so hopefully he'll swim off and that hook will be able to rust out. Send that bad boy out there. All right, well, we wait on the big rod to go off again. Let's get back to throwing some swim baits underneath these lights. Oh man, he came up and swiped. Oh, he's following it. He's following it. Oh, right there, he hit it. Gosh darn it, dude. That was nuts, dude. Ate that right at my toes. And he did not eat it when it was going fast, man. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, dude. Came out of nowhere and swiped at it. Jeez, happened again. Yeah, I took a little break from the dock lights. I was actually gonna retie and just do some bottom fishing with this lighter rod, but ended up taking me half an hour, 45 minutes to freaking tie a bottom rig for some reason. We also had the big rod go off. Still a little bummed about the hook situation on that stingray, but he should be fine. So I got to use those hooks that rust out so the fish can get over it. Jeez, man, he's got whacked. Okay, wow. A little wrapped on him. Okay. Wow, buddy. Sweet. Nice little trout. Thinking of keeping a couple of these trout if I can catch a couple legal ones. He was just a hair too short. Otherwise I would have kept him. Yeah, that was fun. He hit hard, dude. Super fun catching him on this light tackle, man. This is a medium light 7/6 rod. Extra fast action, so I get the most out of everything I catch or everything I hook into. These trout are really coming in waves. We'll throw out a couple times and we'll get follow-ups or hits every single cast, and then we'll have a few casts or more where I don't even see a single fish come to the surface. Oh man, that's funny. I just looked back at my photo album to see the picture of the stingray, and doesn't look like the picture turned out too well. It's a bit blurry. It's actually like hilariously bad. It is the worst fish photo I think I've ever taken in my life, and I don't get it because it looked super clear and actually better than I thought it was going to be in this light level on the phone, but I guess that didn't translate too well to the photo album. But at least I have some proof of my catch. Ah. It appears that the lights are on a timer.